Wishing you all a very happy Mitterfrühl. That's Easter for, you know, non-Reichlanders. So yeah, the battle. Here I've got Chaos Marauders in the front. I've got 3 lots of trolls, so 2 on the flanks, 1 in the middle. Got a couple of aspiring champions to keep these bloody... keep them fighting. Anyway, so I've got Chaos Warriors there. I've got Chaos Warriors here, Chaos Warriors over there. I've also got a Chaos Sorcerer of Shadows. And I've got Kolek. Love Kolek. He's so cool. His big beard. Awesome. Anyway, against the Dwarves. He's got a fair bit of artillery here. Bit scary. So he's got the Goblobber, which is just, you know, just a must-bring for any dwarf, really. He's also got Dragonback Slayers protecting it, along with the Grudge Thrower as well in the back. He's got the Grumbling Guard, again, another must-bring for all dwarfs, really. And he's got a couple of range of great weapons, great for taking out, you know, people like Kolek, really. So he's also got a Thane on either side. He's got the Runesmith, backed up by Thorgrim, and he's got a big front line of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, which is really good. So a load of armor piercing on both of our teams, but yeah, so it should be an interesting one. So let's speed things up. So immediately, I wanted these guys to be flanking, these guys to be flanking, and these guys just to, you know, pin the enemy in place. Because, you know, Chaos Marauders, they will turn and run, even with the aspiring champions, keeping them in the fight, but by that time, I've got in the back lines, hopefully. So it should be alright. And I've also got some Chaos Warriors in the front to, you know, to help bolster that, in case I do run into any, you know, anything big. So, yeah, so I move my Shadow Wizard up, straight over the top, just to, you know, scout, and obviously soak up some artillery. So not really a problem. Unfortunately, some of his artillery does, you know, come at me here. But I'm quite happy for him to be shooting my trolls that are going to regenerate, so that's fine. They're never going to take out a model with a Goblobber, so it's all good. So, yeah, slowly advancing. But yeah, quite a cool army this though. Quite like this. You know, a lot of heroes, which is quite good against Chaos. Chaos don't tend to bring the biggest armies, so bringing some stuff with a bit more punch is usually quite good. So, so yeah, I start bringing up my Chaos Sorcerer. Just trying to probe the lines a bit, because, you know, he's got Penundral Pendulum, so I can, you know, completely sweep through his line if I want to. He's also got Pit of Shades, but he's going to know this, you know, he's going to see it coming a mile off. But I still want to threaten him with it, because if he's keeping an eye on this, then, you know, it's just going to bother him, isn't it? It's easy for me just to move this guy about. And also, it did lead me to scout his ranges of great weapons, so that was handy. You can see, though, the catapults are doing a bit of damage to my Chaos Warriors here, you know, on either side, which is quite clever. You know, he's got a fairly strong core. So, here, he's going to start throwing, and I spot him. Get out of the way. So, yeah, he's just wasted a body. You're running out of axes. So, yeah, good news. So, yep, soon I just charge in my front line. Unfortunately, they didn't, like, group attack properly, so I ended up having to split them all off, which is very irritating. Hate when it doesn't quite work properly, the attack order on a group. Here, though, taking a lot of damage here. You know, with that sort of sideways fire, he's getting a lot of hits. I should have actually probably just bullet them up a bit more, to be honest. We would have taken less damage instead of hitting down the line. But, yeah. So, yeah, so I've got a load of people in the lines. Obviously, this Dwarf Warrior is going to take quite a beating from that initial charge, because, yeah, the trolls are not a joke. So, and then, yeah, backed up by the Chaos Warriors. All good fun. And here I come in with a Kolek's Order of the Storm. Again, just to do as much damage to these guys as possible. Because if I can crush the middle and sweep around the sides, then he's just going to have the odd pocket of resistance that I can just send Kolek from one to the other. You know, and just wail on them, so that'd be great. So, see here, those Dwarf Warriors, you know, they're really spread out. But, you know, they are chopping through these Marauders, but that's to be expected. So, yeah, here, I managed to completely crumble this lot with my, well, pretty much everything. So that's great fun. So here, though, unfortunately, he does get some Slayers on my Chaos Trolls, so I actually pull them out and try and get my Chaos Warriors to deal with them. Here, get a nice Penundral Pendulum. Again, just really messes up that front line, and it gives me just so many more units just to swamp anything that's left. So that's always really nice. You get a nice, like, solid engage in a big line like that. So that's something you've got to watch out for Dwarves. You know, it makes sense to have a big line usually, but no, you kind of want to stagger them a bit. Because if you can get that sort of wobbly front line, then, yeah, it usually works out quite well. Stops, you know, stops any playing about with the old shadow magic. So here, obviously, you know, they've got great weapons, the Rangers, even in melee, I believe. They've got so they've got armor piercing, but it's not really an issue. I just brought the standard Chaos Trolls. They've got 0 armor, so not a huge deal. So that's pretty good for me. But yeah, those Chaos Warriors are taking so much damage from their cannons. Not their cannons, they're Goblobbers. But you know, kind of surrounding them a lot here. Here, though, they did break this line, because obviously the Grumbling Guard are very good. So, and yeah, backed up with Dragonback Slayers, that was going to be a very difficult gauge for me. However, I've got right his back line again now, so I'm going after the next lot of what are they called? Rangers, that's the one. And now I've taken out one of his Thanes, so that's good news. So here, you know, there's one Thane fighting off some Trolls. So, but yeah, so they're doing a fair bit of damage to him, actually, which isn't too bad. Just sort of as a good hit there. But, yeah, it's not looking too bad, right? So another Lord of the Storm on their Dragonback Slayers, because I know they're going to be a pain. So it's nice to kill as many of them as possible. Unfortunately, though, he has managed to fight off a lot of my guys. So I've got people all over his cannons. I keep saying cannons, over his Goblobbers. But, you know, I'm all over his back line here. Starting to get on Althar's Raiders again, so that's good. Good news for me. And, yeah, I'm actually leaving a few people spread out here. Yeah, I should have probably brought them in earlier, because he's starting to bring his guys back in. But, yeah, those Trolls still find that Thane, which is great, because I'm quite happy to just bother him while I, yeah, take out his leadership. So here you can see up Thorgrim's taking an absolute beating from Golek. And this Runesmith is not helping that gauge. Because, yeah, with the Aspiring Champions and the Chaos Marauders there backing him up, it's just very difficult. It's very saturated. So there I killed his general. He's got one Thane coming back, actually. But, you know, 2 Thanes and a Runesmith against all this. I mean, you know, his back line is in turmoil. But then, saying that, I don't really have a lot going on right now. I've basically just got that one blob. Although I do have some more Chaos Marauders coming back, you know, those Trolls going back, the Chaos Warriors coming back. I'll have a lot coming back. It's all good. It's all good. So here, what's he use there? Oh, I'll use Occam's Mind Razor on my Aspiring Champions to try and finish off those Slayers. Which, you know, it's fun. Good to use it on something. But here, I have shattered all of his heroes now. So I'm just finishing off the last of the Slayers, and hopefully that'll go to plan, because as you can see, they're completely fucked. So yeah, they've only got... wait, let me... Off roll. Yeah, they've only got 5 left. So I don't like the chances much. You know, they can handle themselves against Trolls, but all these Trolls and Kolek and Warriors and Aspiring Champion, yeah, they don't have a chance. And I do actually try and get one more Lord of the Storm on, but unfortunately I'd killed them all before that happened. It would have been more friendly fire than anything else, but, you know, fun finish, right? You know, boom! Lots of lightning. Good fun. So yeah, I think that went pretty well. I wouldn't say there's any real sort of downside to the army he brought. I just think he didn't prioritise things quite right. So when he saw my heroes run in, he should have matched them with his heroes. Because with these 4, he could have outmatched me. And, you know, having these guys, like, jump on Kolek or, you know, jump on my Sorcerer or whatever, I know I had more maneuverability, but if he was able to pin them down a bit, that would have been great. But he just threw them in the front line. And, you know, obviously his front line was going to do okay against the Marauders. Maybe not the Trolls, though, but still, I think he could have utilised these guys a bit better, just to keep my stronger units off. Because, you know, he did have these Rangers, which spent no time shooting at Kolek. If he had his Althar's Raiders and Rangers firing at Kolek from the beginning, he would have had to run. And at that point, I would have lost, you know, a huge amount of damage potential from my army. So, you know, just him running around trying to avoid things, it wouldn't have gone very well for me. But no, he just let him run amok. So that was a bit of a pity. Oh, he did only get 8 kills, but he basically just went from hero to hero. So, you know, don't expect him to get a lot of kills. But the damage he did was just ridiculous. Good old Kolek. So, yeah, it's an interesting fight, though. So, thanks for that, Rome 8/8/16. That was a fun one. So, hopefully see you again on Ladder soon. And if you guys enjoyed this, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.